Next picture here, Frank. What do you think when I show you this?
A lot of freaking trips to the hospital.
So, there's a common misconception. So these are lawn darts, a.k.a. Jarts.
Jarts.
Which is interesting that one of the promo pictures that comes up for it is this.
70s style, baby.
When for a long time, companies were supposed to be putting warnings on the boxes about keeping them away from their children because they were very dangerous. It's a giant projectile that can hurt people. So this ultimately was the warning.
Why he's shooting one out of his penis?
So in the 80s, they had already been banned, but the manufacturers fought the ban.
Wow.
The manufacturers ended up winning, said they could make and sell the product as long as there was a warning stating that the game was for adults, not kids. Which takes us to David Snow, an aerospace engineer from Riverside, California, who ended up buying a set. Now, he didn't want to buy the Jarts. He actually just wanted a volleyball set. But it came as like a package deal, and that was the only thing he could get. So he bought it all. He went and set up the volleyball net and then put the Jarts in his garage on a shelf somewhere. Well, his 9-year-old son and some friends found them and began to play with them. One of the kids ended up tossing one of the darts too high and too far. It went over the backyard fence and landed where Snow's 7-year-old daughter was playing.
Oh.
The dart penetrated her skull. She was rushed to the hospital and ended up dying 3 days later. So Snow ultimately took his complaint that lawn darts were dangerous to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, because one of the common misconceptions is that there was only like 1 or 2 injuries when it came to Jarts, and there was just this one guy that really banned it for everybody. We're going to get to how that was a bunch of BS here right now. Because the Consumer Product Safety Commission claimed they only knew of about 24 total injuries involving lawn darts, and that a complete ban was not justified. However, after a lot of digging, the real numbers told a different story. Over an 8-year period, lawn darts had sent 6,100 people to the emergency room. 81% of those cases were kids 15 years or older, or 15 years or younger. And half of those were 10 years or younger. The majority of the injuries are kind of what you would think: head, face, eyes, ears. And a lot of them led to permanent injuries or disabilities. So more research showed that many of the manufacturers weren't even complying with the warning requirements that they had fought for to be able to put the products back on the shelves. The week the commission was set to vote on a ban, Snow's case was unfortunately helped, and I mean unfortunate because of what's about to happen. An 11-year-old girl in Tennessee was in a coma after getting hit with a lawn dart. Lawn darts were removed from stores the week before Christmas 1988, although the ban did not include a recall on any previous sold lawn dart sets. That is the truth behind Jarts.
Ugh. Yeah, they were already, I think, mostly off the shelf by the time I was a young kid, so I never got to play with those.
I remember, I think my grandparents had a set, and we were always kind of told don't play with it unless the adults are around. And even then, like, you know, it's a giant metal thing with a pointy end. Like, we didn't really need to be told a whole lot.
Right, sure. I don't know, man. Some kids.
Scuba Steve says lawn dart and lobotomy roulette.
Yeah, man.